Hello and welcome back. A few interesting items which have been happening around here and there. Well, I just heard and I read somewhere Palazzo Chigi, Rome, Draga met Klaus Schubert. You know who that villain is the bloke of the Global Economic Forum. And they were discussing all the things which is regarding the Great Reset and Build Back Better, and how to build economy after this pandemic is over. Very interesting. I should say Orwell 1984. Well, the Italians were distracted. Looks like Parliament here in Italy were busy passing bills to obtain more powers to crush civil liberties of Italian citizens. And what was interesting, I discovered from a person which I follow, they passed this bill, the legal right to use nuclear weapons, biological weapons, and bacteriological weapons, and even electric weapons as well. I wonder, what is the motive to pass the bill to have obtained the right to use these armory of mass destructions, in sense of these weapons can be used against people and can claim a lot of lives, in thousands and in millions even. This goes against every single international treaty, especially the Geneva Convention regarding these type of things, even if nuclear weapons were inserted afterwards. Obviously this Geneva Convention after the First World War, because they use mustard gas and stuff like that. That's why exists this Geneva Convention on these things being banned. So Italy has the legal right to use these weapons on who? On the population one day. It's a crazy world. While in America, California, mask wearing in your own house, it's absolutely ridiculous. It's has no sense, has no logic, no scientific foundations. Meanwhile, in Australia, the Australian Army is busy rounding up Aborigines. Aborigines are a native tribe from Australia. Rounding them up and taking them into these type of so-called camps. This thing we've heard before in the past. Do you remember a little bit of history when the Nazis used to round up Jewish people or other distance, and then they take them to certain camps? Looks like history is repeating itself, and the different ideologies and so on. These tyrants are not to be trusted. If they say we do this in the name of your health, and they force you to take this magic potion and make it mandatory, here in it is not possible because you go against the Italian Constitution, Article 32. And after, legally speaking, the Constitution here, pandemic or state of emergency, ends after 2 years. But they will invent something to extend it